Hello everyone, Sam is here from my forexmagicwave.com, making this a small video as usual at the end of the week as a weekly recap of trades and a little bit of explanation. Maybe you want to join us in doing so. So let's get started. This is a trade on the 12th. It was actually the entry, if you can see, was earlier Friday. But I let it go because after a big move, it usually retraces nice and clean, and then it is back to this level here before making a turn. So nice and clean, very nice trade. Using this Magic Ivy system. So let's move on. This is on the 12th, Sunday, basically, when the week started. And then on the 13th, again, this was the drop, and then another entry, and gone with the wind, right? So it's this was an entry, this was an entry, this was an entry. The system gives you so many entries, very clear, no big wicks or chaotic moves you will see and get confused. Very clear, and with the help of these horizontal levels, which I teach, very easy to get, very easy to know. They are already known and on the weekly chart, which I give you all the numbers and everything, mentioned there, written. Anyway, so 13th, this pound Aussie, another 13th on pound Aussie. After that drop, then the news came out, and direction changed. And first entry, this is the one that I have. There was a second entry, but I didn't bother because once you are in the trade. But I'm just showing that you have multiple entries in one move. Okay, when the news comes out, price move, and it basically make a move in the whole day in that direction, giving you multiple entries. If you have a nice system, or if you don't, then you will not know where to enter, when to enter, right? You will be always scared. If you enter right here on the top, it will retrace and you get scared. What the heck, it's 30, 40 pip negative. So the system gives you precise entry. If the news is bull, positive, the pair is going to go up. So you know that you will only look for long setups. And red candles turn into blue, indicators all the way down. That's the entry gone. Okay. So this is another one. This is on 13th Euro Aussie. Same thing. These both moves in pound Aussie and Euro Aussie, they both went up because of the Aussie news. Okay, Aussie news came out very bad. Aussie got weaker and they went up, and your Aussie yen went down. USD yen went down. I may have Aussie yen trade as well. Okay, now this is pound yen on the 13th. You can see how nicely, so many entries. This was an entry, but again, this is the beautiful entry. Even if this entry never, the SL would never hit, right? This entry and this entry, all the way down. I'll explain why this pound yen and all the other yen pair went down at the end of the video. On here we go. See on the Aussie yen, how many entries? This was my entry, but you have another entry here, beautiful entry here. Keep going to the downside all the way, right? I had a TP here, I just missed it, but I closed it anyway manually. So anyway, this is on the 14th. Okay, look, 100 pip, easy. And this is 7-minute chart, by the way. 7-minute chart even give you more entries. 20-minute chart gives you maybe one, but this one in one 20-minute entry, you get another 2 chances to get in beautifully without any SL hit or price going against you at all. If you make an entry here, look, it's just starting, and you make an entry right here and put an SL here, that's all you need to do, and then it never goes back. It just go in your direction. Simple. All right, on the 14th, Euro Aussie again, after a little bit of retracement, move on, because Aussie was dropping big time, and still, so, and it made another move the next day, and nice and clean 7-minute entry. This was an entry too. This was an entry. This was a nice entry here. This was an entry here. It went up more. So very clean entries. On the 15th, again, pound Aussie, as usual, Aussie was getting whipped and was getting, weaker and weaker every day. And then these pairs were flying. So you take advantage of that. See, one currency index, I'll show you at the end of it about the yen, that what happens. I even wrote things over there, so I'm going to show that. That you really have, like a choice, which one to pick, which trade to trade, which pair to trade, because there are so many trades that when Aussie is getting weaker, you have Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie going up, Aussie Yen, USD Yen going down, and so many other pairs involving Aussie. Knowing that Aussie is getting weaker can literally give you, and how do you find that? I'll show you. So this is a very, very nice, beautiful entry, right? And it's gone with the wind. On the 15th and then 16th, this was Euro Aussie from the top. This sign here is very much wobbling, and there was a level here special. I forgot to, sometime I forget to write. Those levels are very important. It tells you exactly that you have reached the destination and it may turn. And some of those levels are very, very strong, and they give you a reaction, and you want to take advantage of it. And look how the MAs are, EAs are, separated apart, and then it's way far, big move. It had to retrace, and it did. So I took a little advantage of that. On the 17th, you can see this USD Yen. This was a beautiful entry. This was an entry. Even these are the entries, short entries, but look, if this is an entry, it will take you out on break even. If this is all the same. But some of these entries you're not supposed to take because of the time factor. What time of the day you're trading and what news is behind the move. If there is no news, it's gonna wobble, right? So this is what I teach in my webinars, when to hit. So I didn't take these trades, but I did this one. Okay, very nice and clean, 95 pip. USD Yen on the 17th. Look, all yen pairs on 17th. Beautiful entry here. This was exactly at level, so I even make an entry. See, this entry is a little bit early. When I saw this wick and then I made an entry, I knew that it's going to drop because of this level. After 38.30, it was 33.30, and then down to 33.22. It went even further before I closed it. So, and then pound yen, again, level 49.24, big level. Price was wobbling there, made an entry, and then these are the two biggest level, and stopping this move. This pair to go down below it. 48.19 is a big weekly low. If you look at the weekly chart, you will know what I'm talking about. It's very obvious, 48.19, and then this is a weekly high, 48.41. So you see this ping pong between these numbers. We came first, we bounced from 48 setup, then we broke 48.41 down to 48.19, went up testing 48.41, then down breaking 48.19. So these numbers are the price usually bounce or move between, from one number to another, from one number to another. And all these are weekly highs and lows, sometimes monthly too. But monthly high and low are also weekly high and low, right? Month end at the weekend, and month starts with, that's also a weekly start. Anyway, so this and CAD yen. Beautiful entry, right? Buy the book all the way down. This was an entry too, but this indicator wasn't all the way up. And this is a 20-minute chart. This would be entry, in a very nice entry on a 7-minute chart. So 90 pip, nice and clean. CAD was just getting weaker, big time, and basically all these yen pairs were based on something, which I'll show you now. Look. This is the yen index, individual index chart, yen index, okay, individual, it's not a pair. It tells you if the pair, this index is going up, this chart is going up, the price is going up, yen will get weaker. If it's coming down, yen will get strong, right? So once you have something like this, it's a beautiful setup. If you're watching, 61% of this move and the TL hit and this level here, and we have a reversal candle and a blue candle, then obviously it's going to go up. 90% of the chances were that yen will get weaker and all the yen pairs will fly. Okay, all the yen pairs will fly because yen is always on the right hand side in each and every single pair. Excuse me. So what happened to this chart? Exactly what I said. Even further, it went up a little bit, and usually it does. It goes, if you pull the fib from here to here, it usually goes to 1.27%. First target and 1.618 of the second target. So it went up nicely. There was another level here. This is a big level, 57.24. So once it it was going up there, I was going long, long, long in yen pairs. Okay, that was a few weeks ago. But then it reached to a point where it needed a retracement, just like this. After a move, it retraced. And simple. So I made this chart on the 27th. This is 57.24. This was a level it touched, 57.80, big level, monthly high on a monthly chart. And then I said, and the reversal candle was there already, right? And the second candle was in, and this is a 40-minute chart, by the way. I use 40-minute chart for direction and then hit the 20 and 20-minute and 7-minute to make entries. 40-minute chart, it needed to come back to the TL at least, if not dropping to 55.80 or 56.08, right? This is the, if we break the TL, then the target would be this band here. But I said this will send all yen pairs down, September 27. So we started the journey from here, and I've been watching this chart on 20-minute as well, 20-minute yen. And then it was, wobbling a little bit, but keep coming down. Keep coming down means this will happen. And what happened to this chart? We got to the target. So far, it's still dropping and may come down to 56.08 or 55.80 if you break the TL. But exactly if you draw the TL from this point, it is at the TL. It is at the TL, and I'm gonna watch what kind of news comes out. And there's a very good chance, very, very, very good chance that it will bounce back again to the higher levels. That way, yen will be getting weaker and all the yen pair will turn around and start running to the upside. So be careful. So this is the reason. This is the reason that, I put this will send all yen pairs down. And that's why I was taking all these, especially yesterday, USD yen down, Euro yen down, Pound yen down, CAD yen down, right? So now this is how it is. If you learn this, the index, and how to find a setup in the index, and if it starts working in your direction, towards your analysis, then you literally have multiple trades to choose from. You will control the market. Yen is like New Zealand yen, franc yen, God knows how many yen, Aussie yen. You saw the Aussie yen earlier, short, big trade I had, right? So almost 5-6 different yen pairs I traded. You see, Aussie yen, they all went down. Especially this one went down a lot because yen was getting strong, while Aussie was getting weaker. So the imbalance is bigger, and then this pair just dropped, right? So I have the weekly chart, the monthly charts, numbers, and these horizontal lines all drawn up, which I provide when you subscribe. And you notice that the price doesn't do anything but just trade between these numbers, and we find setups using this system, a precise setup, exact setup, and we take it from there. Look at these trades, 100 pip here, 95 pip here, and then 110 pip here, and then CAD yen 90 pip. In one day, it's easy. A lot of people, a lot of subscribers, my subscribers are doing the same thing, but even if they're beating me big time, I have to do a lot of things. I have to, check almost like 100 emails every day, talk to people on Skype, train them. Some people have problem this and that, a lot of questions, and then one single email reply wouldn't do the job, so I have to go and, spend 20-30 minutes with, with those subscribers and explain them in detail how to do what to do. So and then analyzing almost like 20-25 pairs, including pairs and index charts, weekly charts, monthly charts, what's going to happen, what kind of news are there, and if the pair is going to make a turn or not. I have to do a lot of things. So they're beating me big time. There was the subscriber, his name Don, and one day I was very happy, and I was mentioning that I made 400, 380 pips something, and he says I made 800. So I says, I don't want to talk to you, man. See this? So he's using exactly the way I taught him. Look at this. I mean, see, this is the low. It goes in the wave. This very, very important line, this black line, thin black line, and then if it passes through, usually it goes back to the black line, thick one, and give you the entry. Beautiful entry. So this is how it is. So now you understand why I'm doing short on all these yen pairs, because I'm covering that this chart. I knew it. I had it on my wall that yen is getting strong. So, no way going long in any of these yen pairs. Okay. So it will probably continue or not. Let's see what happens over the weekend usually. And then, Sunday, Monday, if we have something, some kind of news from yen, Japan, and then we will analyze that, what, if there's a bad news, the yen is going to get weaker. By the way, yen index is the opposite of all the indexes. When all the other indexes going up, currency gets strong. Yen index going up, currency gets weaker. It's the broker, I don't know. But it's just, yen is just the opposite. So this is it for now. If you like what you saw, you want to be a part of it, you want to learn the system and make the pivot, you really don't need 300, 400 pip. This is, I'm just showing you that, you can do that, but why? Even if you make 100 pips a week perfectly, if you make a habit, if you learn the perfect setup and then just, promise yourself that you will take only the setups and nothing else. Setup like this, setup like, perfect setup like this between this. You see, I just told you, it went up to just near this black line and there was a pivot there. So what else do you need to know, right? And setup like this. You will get a lot of setups like this. Setup like this. Look clear. Was an entry here, then blue candles, red candle into this yellow and black line, poof, goes. And the indicator is all the way down, turning. You have a couple of blue candles, open the trade, 100 pip for nothing. Right? So all you got to do is just, get these setups, take even 30, 40 pip. If you master the setup, 30 pip, go with one standard lot, $300 every day. Even 50 pip, $500 every day. You calculate how much money you're going to make in a month. Okay, do you really need a job after that? So this is it for now. Like I said, if you like, just go on my website, subscribe, and start trading like this. Look at these trades. Okay, so thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and talk to you guys later.